Jump in there and we scroll down to the effects.
I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you.
In the morning show live with their new track. Is that the name? We're going by Canna-Joe now, man? That's going to be the group.
Yeah, Canna-Joe.
I'll be the dancer.
Canna-Joe, bro.
Yeah, Alicia up there busting them moves out. Yeah, Alicia can run the twerk contest. Jenny, you getting in the twerk contest?
Oh, hell no.
Dave getting in the twerk contest too.
I can do this one right here. This is my dance right here.
Oh, okay. The circle
I got
flip.
this shimmy down.
There they go. It's Canna-Joe. Hey, there they go.
Anyway, good morning. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Canna-Joe Morning Show Live. Today is December 2nd. I'm Michael Ford.
Guys, what's up? I'm Jenny.
Alicia, what's good?
Evan Dave.
Oh, everybody dab.
Oh,
Hey, we almost got it. Hey, see, when we can never get all of us to get it. Sometimes it's 2 or 3, but anyway, yeah.
One of these days.
We will definitely get there. And I'm Vari the man. Thank you guys for joining us on this beautiful Thursday mid-morning show. Is it? It's so 10 o'clock. That'd be mid-morning, right? Because technically
Mid-morning?
morning starts at 1.
This
Yeah,
morning. Cause
It's
no,
late. It'd be late morning, right? Because
Yeah.
in 2 hours it'll be afternoon.
Yeah.
Brunch
yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's almost.
Brunch.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I am a little bit behind this morning, just trying to get myself together here. So yeah, how was your guys' evening last night? I know I got some sad news from Walmart. They hit me with that cancellation order on that PS5. Yeah.
So sad.
Universe. Michael sent me a message that the universe strikes again. Yeah.
Hey, they got you together at first, though.
Yeah. Damn. Well, so the hunt continues. Anyway, there is, for those of you guys who are out there looking for a Xbox One X or a PS5 this holiday season, there is in fact a way that you may be able to score one, but it may take a little bit of time and patience. If you check out YouTube, there are various trackers, stock trackers on there, which will tell you immediately when it comes on in stock online. But the thing is, you gotta be prepared. You gotta have like your shit ready to go, because usually your shit sells out within like a minute, maybe 2 minutes at most. But perhaps I'll drop that link sometime in the comments. You guys go check that out. If you do end up copping one, you know, I will take a small finder's fee for plugging you with the information, or we can just share it.
Might get it next Christmas.
You could share it, I think.
Yeah.
it'll probably be
Yeah.
a whole nother
My
console.
turn. Send that shit over here. It's my turn to play.
Like,
what's
man, you can only get it for 2 days, man. Come on, man. You late.
What's crazy is I heard that. So here's the reason why it's so hard to get. A, PlayStation, like the game consoles, Microsoft, PlayStation, they do this shit. B, I'm not sure if you guys remember early in the year, way back, I can't remember what month it was specifically, but there is a huge fire at a microchip factory. And they were actually
the
one of the
chip
suppliers.
shortage.
Yeah, so there's a huge chip shortage. So they're actually saying that the demand, the current demand right now, and the shortage will probably continue through 2023
Yeah.
because of that.
Because those chips also affected vehicles. I wanted to get another vehicle. And they told me I can't get my vehicle for like a year because
You
of the
start
chip
making them.
shortage.
You start making our own shit.
You're talking about that nice one you showed me.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the one. I
No.
actually seen
The cricket.
one.
You know, you gotta keep some things to yourself. You know, the universe. You'd say, yeah, well, it might not happen.
Yeah, I should have just. If I ain't say nothing, I probably would have just had it, and I kept putting it out there. Like universe, like, man, keep my name out your mouth, bro.
You're like, oh, okay, you gonna do it like that then? Okay.
You do it because like it's all in my business.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they reported you, man. Somebody reported you.
Yeah. Well.
Yep,
that's
the
gonna be low-key.
PlayStation. They're like, yeah, he got 2. Here goes the link right here.
PlayStation, please.
They're like, oh, we'll correct that. Anyway, so we got some dope articles this morning, Vari.
We do. I was just matter of fact.
I sent you one. Actually, might be of relevance.
Well, I don't got one to pop up, but I do want to give a huge shout out to all the work done by Sensible Change Minnesota.
Well, that's what I was talking about.
Minnesotans for marijuana. Minnesotans for responsible marijuana reform. Emmett Normal, all the other people that helped to get edibles added to the medical cannabis program. I'm sure you guys seen that information. I know that's huge, especially. It's huge, but it's kind of, now they added edibles to the medical program, but they're removing edibles from the CBD growers.
That doesn't make any sense.
Which is strange.
Stupid.
It's backwards. They're like, you can add edibles for medical, but CBD edibles is a no-no. What? Come on, man. This is ridiculous. Anyway, what you got here, Vari? Marijuana moment. What was that, Leash?
I say they so confused at this point, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, sad times.
Yeah. Sad times.
Keep moving forward.
Yep.
So Congressional Black Caucus Foundation partners with marijuana industry on internship program for future cannabis leaders. Marijuana industry organizers is teaming up with the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation, the CBCF, to provide internship opportunities to Black students and recent graduates who will get firsthand work experience at major cannabis companies next year. The U.S. Cannabis Council, the USCC, is sponsoring the Spring 2022 program, which will place 9 interns at one of 8 marijuana firms like Canopy, Columbus Care, Curaleaf, the Marijuana Policy Project, and Weed Maps. For more than 30 years, CBCF has been supporting internships to help build leadership skills and give young people the professional experience to enter into public service. The foundation's pathway to C-suite internship program is more recent iteration that helps place Black undergraduates and graduates in the private sector. Now, in yet another sign, the normalization of cannabis industry, CBCF and USCC are working together to mold the next generation of marijuana entrepreneurs and reform advocates. This is their Twitter thing. Is just a little video. It's 10 seconds, but just basically all of what I just read. Black Americans are woefully underrepresented in today's cannabis industry, Donna Fisher Lewis, co-interim president and CEO of CBCF, said in a press release. We're excited to partner with the USCC and its members to help build a diverse talent pipeline for the cannabis industry. Interns selected for the program will be able to network with industry professionals and learn the ins and outs of cannabis policy while gaining professional experience, and they will be provided a stipend and housing credit. That's huge. Imagine getting paid money and getting free room and board to go internship and learn how to run a fucking cannabis business, like big business.
I just want to grow.
Yeah. So applications for the internship are due by tomorrow, December 3rd. Really, the overall goal of the program is to create pathways for future leadership in cannabis industry, especially in upper management for future executives of cannabis. Tahar Johnson, Director of Social Equity and Inclusion at USCC, told Marijuana Moment. We know that there's a lack of Black ownership in the industry, so we want to be able to make sure they're training preparing and giving opportunities to get their foot in the door at cannabis companies to help to lessen the gap and be able to create opportunities for entrepreneurship and future leaders and executives in cannabis. Cedric Haynes, who serves as Associate Vice President for Government Relations at Weed Maps and went through the CBCF Emerging Leaders Internship Program in 2009, said he is a testament to the impact of these programs and the many opportunities that such an internship affords. I had a front row seat to the federal legislative process while living in Washington, D.C., he said. The experience that CBCF provided jump-started my career in public policy, and I am forever grateful for it. CBCF was founded about 5 years ago after the Congressional Black Caucus came together in 1971. Its board is comprised of private industry executives, educators, several current members of the Legislative Caucus, such as Reps Colin Allred out of Texas and Dwight Evans out of Pennsylvania, and Sheila Jackson Lee out of Texas. The Pathways to the C-Suite internship program will provide our members with top-notch talent while helping build a more equitable industry, Steve Hawkins, CEO of USCC, said. Interns will gain valuable work experience in a dynamic, growing, and evolving field. Their on-the-job experience combined with professional development provide the internship program will set them up for success in cannabis and other professional paths. So if you are a graduate or undergraduate student and you are interested in maybe looking into this, the deadline is actually tomorrow. Inside here, if you just click here, the CD academic works within the article will take you to the oh, they got a fellowship program too. That's cool.
Ooh, drop the link, Barry.
Yeah, so I'm gonna drop this link to the article. Go to the article, click on this link here, and it'll take you there so you guys can sign up for put in your application. Deadline is tomorrow. It looked like for the fellowship program they have, the deadline is the 15th of December. So hopefully that'd be cool if like one of our viewers like went and signed up and then actually got in. Like that would be fucking dope.
I'm signing up as we speak.
Everybody go sign up. All of us.
I'm signing up because I actually did get a cannabis certificate through Oregon, so you know I'm signing up.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish I don't know what an undergraduate is. I'm not quite sure about college terms. I did.
It's
go to
like
college
the
for a short
first
moment.
2 years, your first 2 years in college.
I wonder if it counts if you did 1 year, but then your college closed because there was on some scamming shit.
You must have
Oh,
went to ITR.
UT?
Nah, I went to
I went to
ITT
one
Tech.
of them places.
What'd you say, Barry?
I went to ITT Tech.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was bogus. I was supposed to be a game designer. Yeah. But,
You didn't design it?
Nah, no, I sure didn't. I didn't design not a single game. Not all that. Yep. And then I went back for network security. And then I did learn some stuff, some really useful stuff there, but then the program closed. And then that was on my student loans for like a bunch of years until this year when they were like, oh yeah, the school closed, they scammed everybody, we're not gonna charge you. I said thank you.
Yeah. Do we got another article, or is that the only other one we got today?
We do. So the DEA again is boosting their request for the amount of psilocybin, MDMA, and DMT that they want for studying. So the DEA has yet again increased its quota for the legal production of illegal controlled substances like psilocybin, MDMA, and DMT for research purposes in 2022. In a notice published in the Federal Register on Thursday, the agency made another quota adjustment for certain psychedelics. This is becoming something of a theme both for 2021 and 2022 production goals. the DEA raising the amount in response to increased interest and demand within the scientific community. Take psilocybin, for example. The DEA first released in 2021 quota for psychedelic compound. It said it wanted just 30 grams for the year. That's just over an ounce. Now that the number has been boosted to 8,000 grams for 2022, 26,567% increase.
Wow.
8,000 grams. Yeah, that's almost like 2,000 pounds. From 1 ounce to 2,000 pounds. Yeah, that's huge. The aggregate production quotas established today reflect the DEA's estimate of the medical, scientific, research, and industrial needs of the United States for 2022, as well as the lawful export requirement and establishment and maintenance of reserve stocks, the agency said. DEA can adjust the established APQs if needs change. For instance, if the DEA receives additional research protocol from DEA registered researchers or additional quota applications from DEA registered manufacturers, DEA will consider revising the APQ. DEA did receive additional quota applications from DEA registered manufacturers for 5-MeO DMT, psilocybin, and MDMA. DEA's quota for MDMA more than doubled since it first proposed its 2022 target number, increasing from 3,200 grams to 8,200 grams. Going back to the agency's initial 2021 quotas, it originally wanted just 50 grams of MDMA. DMT is another apparent drug of interest within the research and medical communities, with DEA adjusting its 2022 quota from 250 grams to 3,000 grams. In further contrast, the agency first 2022 APQ called for only 50 grams of DMT. When it comes to 5-MeO DMT, DEA initially wanted just 35 grams for 2021, but that has now been ramped up significantly to 2,550 grams for 2022. You see the scale here. I think the last one we talked about was the red mark. The last time we had this story, and then you can see, like, compared to the pink, it's just gone up tremendously. And I think that, like, psilocybin, not like psychedelic treatments for various things, is just going to continue to rise. And so I'm not sure if you guys are into like investing or stuff, but it might be a good time to start looking into those companies that are doing the research for psilocybin and psychedelic treatments, because as they continue to grow in popularity, I believe that it'll be like getting at the ground floor of like Amazon, because right now, like, especially after COVID, people are all fucked up. So developing those therapies that are going to help people become regular again, whatever that means, I think is going to be a huge market for people. I'm going to go ahead and drop this article in the comments if you guys want to go through. Yes, it was my cat. He's eating. No. Stop. Stop.
I heard him over there meowing. Meow.
Stop. Yeah, he's eating my polyfill. Little bastard. Yeah. All right. Thank you for that. All right. Yeah, appreciate that, Jody. You would have just been sitting there eating it. Probably would have had to take him in or something. Oh no, Michael, you're muted, but you look like you're trying
I was
to say
having a whole conversation. You guys must have missed it. Anyway. So I've been going over our statistics here, you guys, just checking out our page. On Canna-Joe Morning Show, we are getting about 40 to 70 people reached every day. So huge shout out to you guys that are following us on the Canna-Joe Morning Show. In Minnesota Marijuana, we're reaching between 400 and 700 people a day. So shout out to Minnesota Marijuana community. I didn't see the details on YouTube, but on Twitter, we're actually reaching between 200 and 300 people a day. So we're definitely getting to reach out to people. So I just want to thank all the people that have been sharing our live daily, to your pages, to your groups, the people that get on and comment. Shout out to Jody this morning, Facebook user, Vaughn, on all the time. Everybody else that gets on with us. We really appreciate the love and support.
Thank you.
As our show continues to grow, we hope to create more content for you guys to keep this going as long as we possibly can. Hopefully until my beard turns gray. I'm working on it though. I'm trying to match Dave. Dave got the nice grays over there. You know, that's wisdom. Anyway, so we got a lot of dope stuff.
You say so.
So we got a lot of dope stuff going on. If you haven't heard, there is MN Normal Ugly Sweater Holiday Party on December 18th. You can go to MN Normal on Facebook or go to mennormal.com if you want to get involved in some of the things we're doing on there. The event is definitely up, so if you haven't had a chance to check it out yet, I think it's over 120 something people interested or going. So thank you guys that did join that event or that shared or that invited people. We also have the Final Four 2021 event. It's our New Year's Eve party, Eve-ish party. It'll be the last 420 of the year. Come out, hang out with us, have a good time, man. It's kind of a private session, so if you can't get into that or you can't find it, send one of us a message. If you're not in the Minnesota marijuana community, shoot one of us a message. We'll get you the info. I think that's all on the events that we got coming up, right? Oh, shout out to Signer. I know you usually jump on, man. POC Pride has their annual Christmas party as well on December 18th. So after the normal ugly sweater party, if you want to go out there and support them, that's going to be another dope event. That's going to be at the Marriott Brooklyn Park party. Is that right?
Yeah.
We don't have the flyer and the full details, but make sure you go check that out as well. Shout out to Sam's Tobacco, South St. Paul.
I'm trying to, you guys.
Because I drink it. What up, Leash?
They asked, was I going to come down? I was like, I'm trying to.
Yeah, she's running Twerk Contest.
Gotta come up.
The Twerk Contest. Ugly Joint Rolling Contest.
Ugly joint. Hey, I can win that one.
There we go.
Hey,
Final 420. Ugly Joint
And we'll
Rolling
win
Contest.
that one.
So you gotta make it as ugly as possible, but it still has to
gotta be smokable.
functionally
Yes.
smokable.
It has to smoke. And it has to have air pockets coming out of it.
Maybe the ugliest, but the best smoking. So it'll be judged on how ugly it is,
Like, damn,
how fucked up it is, but how good it smokes. That's a challenge right there.
Yeah.
Sure is.
We got a dope location too. We can be extremely creative. So
Dope.
if you want to get involved in some of the events and stuff that we're doing, please shoot one of us a message. We'll get you some information on how to get involved in the events we got going on. We are looking for moderators to help with the Minnesota marijuana community. Now that community has been up for a long time and it's gone through so many different changes, like it's ridiculous. Like I can't even explain it, but we are looking for a couple moderators to help moderate that. I'd like to put together a whole team. As most of you guys know, I am in the group and I post to the group, but I do not necessarily moderate the group. Every now and then I might click a post or decline a post, but for the most part, I don't moderate the group. So I appreciate the messages, but if you send me a message about the group, I've got moderators. I'm not the one that's doing that.
Yeah,
We
son.
do have a set of rules. So I think what we should do is we should get the set of rules together so people know what will get approved and what won't approve. Put together our list of moderators, and we'll let you guys know who those moderators are. Maybe we'll post some fancy pictures in the group or something.
That should be a good.
So when you're having a group issue, you can reach out to them and they'll be able to help you out with the problems you're having there. But I don't know, guys. It's been a long work in progress. We'll keep working on it. Eventually, it'll be the best place on earth before Facebook shuts us down. So, hey.
Because we bring
Go to
the
menmarijuana.com. We do have a private forum community on there as well. So
Zuckerberg and Zuckerberg.
I think that's it. Back to you, Dave.
All right. Well, as usual, your weather today is brought to you by windy.com. If you need to know what's going on outside, just click on windy.com. So we're going to start with the 12-hour loop radar as usual. And you can see down here a little bit of that rain that came through this morning again. And as you look off to the west here, you can see our next system developing, which will probably clip us again tonight. But the good thing is it ain't cold enough to snow yet. We're still looking at some pretty decent temperatures. As we zoom in here, right now things are pretty nice. For the most part, everybody's looking at sunshine this morning. Temps in the upper 30s, mid 30s. We're getting some 40s down here already. Heading for a high today of looking at some 50s again. Clouds will roll in this afternoon, but that isn't going to stop that warm air coming up. And this trend will continue for most of the weekend. In fact, tomorrow afternoon looks like possibly another nice day, and then Saturday they're talking possibly temps down here in the 60s. So
Get out of here.
All that. Well, actually it looks more like Friday. I think is your best shot at 60. But after Sunday though, things are going to change. It's going to get a little chilly out. Whoops, wrong way. As you can see here, that big blob of cold air that's above us is just wants to come down. It really wants to come down, and it's getting closer. Every week this little trough comes through and it pulls down all those minus 11 up in Brandon, minus 13 in Doggett. I mean, the cold air is there. It just can't quite get down here. And I know I'm going to take a quick shot here, take a look at our polar vortex, which is now pretty well developed, as you can see. And this looks like a pretty strong vortex. So as long as the vortex is strong, our temperatures and our weather is going to be pretty mild because everything stays up north. But there is starting to see a little bit of bubbles up here where when we get a weak vortex, that's when the variation comes, and that's when it dips down, and that's when we start seeing those freezing temperatures in Houston and all across the states. So, you know, it's going to get colder eventually, but let's just enjoy this weekend right now. And we got these warm temperatures, still mild, still well above average. But like I said, after Monday, that's all going to change. And this could be it. This could be the last 50s we see for a while.
Well,
But,
you know, it is December, so.
Yeah, you know what? It is December in Minnesota, so, you know,
Yeah.
and that seems to be the trend the last few years. It seems to have a late start, and then it drags out into spring. So,
Well,
We'll have
you
to
know,
see how
last
that
spring it
goes.
didn't drag too far, man. It was, you know. we
No, it
had a
didn't. I
pretty
mean,
mild 420.
yeah, it was.
Like, we didn't have much snow. We were talking about the year prior to that. We was in a blizzard out there a couple days.
Oh,
But last
absolutely.
year, you know, it was pretty nice.
Well, I think we might be due for one this year. It's definitely starting off mild, but you know, we'll see what happens after Christmas.
Yeah.
Hold up, man. Somebody
Oh,
talking
yeah.
shit. Who
Happy
said I would
birthday,
vote in an ugly
Jody.
joint? Y'all tripping.
What'd you say,
I
Mark?
said you was gonna win the ugly joint.
Yeah, someone said I'll win the ugly joint. Come on, man. Or women, or I don't know, Facebook user, man. You tripping, man. I thought it was cool.
Facebook user.
All right.
Why,
we
Var,
gonna-
you
we
got
gonna
some supreme rolling skills.
I mean, you know, I could, yeah, like all I do is roll supreme perfect joints. The ugly joint, that would be hard for me because, you know, I don't do ugly joints.
I roll
do-
perfect joints every time.
Oh, okay, you got the
You got
raw
the-
roller.
Okay, yeah.
I got a roller too. It's right here.
Yeah, I just got a joint roller because I will not even attempt at all.
You know, practice makes perfect, man. And with everything, you know, when you first start, like, generally you're going to suck at it. And it's pushing through that period of you sucking at it to get to the point where you're, like, okay at it. Like, that's when things start getting really fun. But you just got to have the fortitude to push through that part where you're just like, this shit sucks. I fucking suck. I can't fucking do it right now. But the key is to say right now. Because eventually,
practice.
you keep doing it, you get better at it.
See, like back in the day,
I'm gonna
when
try it again.
back in the day when you'd go to jail and you didn't have any cigarettes, they'd actually give you some tobacco and rolling papers.
Huh?
Which, yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, that was. I mean, before our Minnesota Clean Air Act went through. But yeah, there was a time when they'd give you free tobacco and rolling papers, and you could sit in there and roll cigarettes all day. Good practice. But anyway,
Dope.
Yep. That's that gray hair wisdom. Shout out to John, the intern. He couldn't make it here today, but shout out John, man. We see you, man. We know
Hey,
you'll be back
John.
eventually.
He said he was sick, y'all. Really sick.
Yeah, man. He's a
Yeah,
great
his
intern,
eyes
though, man.
were.
You'll see, I'm sure you'll see a lot more of John as the show goes on, man. He's a great intern. I hope he'll be with us a long time on the show.
I think
He does a really good job, and I'm sorry I give him so much shit all the time. John, you know I love you.
I think John might need his own little section, you know.
Oh, the John.
The John review of the day. Maybe he has
Yeah.
a product that pops up and he's like, "This is good," and then he hops off.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Love it.
Who to vote for in the 2020 election by John. This is good. This is bad. Don't vote for that guy. Anyway, Var, you got some words of wisdom, man? We do got to wrap it up.
Yeah, I do. So the best way to predict the future is to create it. Yep. So we can all got ESPN, or not ESPN. We all got psychic abilities.
Yeah, speak it into existence.
Yes.
Dun, dun.
In the universe. Put it in the universe. All right, y'all. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Be safe.
I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you.
Purchase some sweaters.
Yep,
Yeah,
that
man. I
was
might
me.
have to purchase me a nice little, time is getting low. I'm going to purchase it quick.
Before, man, all the Christmas parties are about to start.
Okay. Where y'all getting y'all ugly sweaters from?
I make mine.
Oh, you're going to make it? What, you
I
knit
make
it? Like-
mine. No, like last year for the remember we had the ugly sweater comedy thing. So I
okay.
used one of Ollie's shirt sweaters with the weed tree, and I just put ornaments and bells and stuff all over it.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. Var, you got a sweater? Are you ordering a sweater with Jenny?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to hit up Goodwill. I know they probably got a bunch of them.
Ooh, bunch of ugly sweaters.
Yeah.
I grabbed one at Walmart the other day when I was there getting
I might
groceries.
buy a weed patch or something and throw some weed patches on there. Or have
Oh,
my
a weed
daughter do
patch.
it.
I was just gonna buy something off online because I don't know. I do a lot of stuff online shopping. Oh, okay, Dave, I see you.
Oh, now I gotta
Where did you
scroll.
go?
Oh, there it is, Dave. The goat.
Okay. What is that? A
Hey.
goat? What is that? Is that a reindeer or
that's a goat.
a goat? Right.
Is it drinking a beer?
No, he's not. Oh, actually, kind of. It almost looks like he is. I think it's a drunk goat. I didn't see the mugs down there. And it's got bells, so you can hear me coming.